Oh, so there's no fish tonight, but yet here we are again. Day 56 of the trying to do a video a day thing. It's been a lot easier with fish playing shows mostly every night, but here we are on normal Thursday night off and just kind of sat around the house, did some laundry, and watched movies all day. So this is really kind of an easy day to do also. Two of the movies I had seen before, The Toy and Dirty Harry. I didn't even get through Dirty Harry. After a while, I was kind of, maybe an hour in, I was kind of like, crap, why'd I watch this? And I didn't like right at the very beginning. It was totally it was just like, I guess this was fresh after the Zodiac. And, I don't know. He's writing letters to the cops. He's killing people. He's like, I mean, even the letter that he wrote to the San Francisco Chronicle or sent to the police was just like, looked a lot like the Zodiac's handwriting and all that. So that was kind of annoying right off the bat, which, whatever, shouldn't have ruined it for me, but it kind of did, really, actually. I was like, this is so stupid. Oh, great. I finally got an estimate back on getting my house washed. Just the roof. I got some spots on especially on my detached garage that is like the fucking tree, man. Never really allows the sun to hit it. And I get moss up there on the shingles and shit. I don't know. I'm sure I could probably just do it myself, but not really. I really ain't into getting on ladders and climbing up roofs. So Dirty Harry was kind of a bust, and although I don't know, there were some good one-liners in there. Although the ultimate one-liner, "Do you feel lucky, punk?" It's not exactly how the line went. I don't know, that whole scene right there with that famous quote, "Do you feel lucky, punk?" Well, do you feel lucky, punk? At least that's how I thought the line went. That is not exactly how it went in the movie. And then there were other horrible things said, like you might expect from a 1971 film, I believe it was. And then The Toy. Look, I'm just going to address the elephant in the room. The Toy seemed kind of racist. In fact, Richard Pryor just had to address it like pretty much immediately. He was like, "Hey man, slavery ended in this country. You can't just buy me. I'm not a toy, all right?" So once we kind of got over that hump, it was really hilarious. I thought, it's still kind of. I mean, Richard Pryor was all. I know him, like, everybody loves him as a stand-up, but he was actually really funny in movies too. And this was, I guess, unfortunately, post freebasing accident. He appeared to have some burn scars on his face and even around his neck a little bit. I don't know if this was before, after, or right around the time of his MS diagnosis or not, but clearly after the freebasing accident, which I think he also addressed through maybe his stand-up or something like that. And the little kid in the movie was actually pretty good. I just got to a point at an age where I just pretty much hate little kids in movies. Most of them aren't good actors. I mean, they're kids though. Whatever. I'm not being real critical of them here. Most 6-year-olds are not fucking Gene Hackman. But the little kid in this movie was actually good, man. I don't know. Maybe they just found a spoiled little brat, but he did a really good job of that. And Richard Pryor was really good at almost this like Jim Carrey type thing, where some of the funniest moments were just him making sounds and faces, like he just wanted to go nuts on the kid, but he couldn't really say anything or say what he wanted to say. So it would just be him like trying to hold it in. Oh man, and I hadn't seen this movie in forever. I own it on DVD, so I know I've seen it since the 80s for sure. But oh man, the piranha scene was absolutely amazing. The he's walking around in the Spider-Man outfit, that was amazing. Some of the toys kind of felt like, and that was like the whole thing. Like every movie, it seems like from that era, like Rocky 4, I think it was just like a big advertisement for some cool toys. Just seemed like a lot of stuff big. Everything was just about like, it seemed like a kind of like there's a movie here, but this is also like a kind of a commercial for some new cool fancy expensive toy. I don't know, there's a lot of robots involved, very early robots. This one had a robot that could punch, hits Pryor in the nuts, of course. And then there was a few things I noticed. I was like, oh my god, I've kind of always said that my whole life, just like that's something I say and I did not realize it. Oh man, now I already forget it, but something the little kid says. I say it all the time. Oh shit. As expected. I say that a lot. I never knew. I guess I got it from the toy. And then there was another thing that Richard Pryor said that oh damn it. I'm drawing a blank now. I should have written those down. But I don't know, man. If you've never seen that movie or you haven't seen it in a long time, watch it again. It's funny. And I don't know, man. It's just the They just don't. They're certainly not going to make a movie like that nowadays. But I mean, I get they could, I suppose, if they had like a Richard Pryor type guy. Like I don't know who that might be now, Kevin Hart or Dave Chappelle or I don't know. Maybe not Dave. He doesn't do a lot of acting, but possibly like a Kevin Hart. Not to say, and I like Kevin Hart. He's funny. Not to compare him to Richard Pryor, but I don't know. I don't think they could. I don't think they could. I don't think anybody would want to pull the trigger on that one. But it was when done right, like this one was. I thought, obviously you can't ignore it. And then 28 days later, I can't believe this. I've never seen that. Some people, including Joe LaRocca, I was able to go and watch his review after this. And after I watched 28 Days Later, he says it's his favorite horror movie ever. I did think it was really cool how they, it just looked like really, really crappy film. I don't know. It's just like an old VHS camcorder or something. But definitely adds to this type of movie when there's whatever, if it's like Blair Witch or, there's other examples. And I don't really like zombie movies. I did like the first season of Walking Dead. Kind of had a little bit of that to it. You could see, I think, obviously, the first season of Walking Dead, the makers of that were big fans of this. And then I like that kid in the movie. He's been in lots of stuff. I don't know his name, the actor's name, but I know I've seen him in a lot of stuff. He played the Scarecrow in one of the Batmans. He's been in many other things, too. He was good. He was in that Sunshine, I think the movie's called. Kind of a horror, sci-fi. Another movie I found out about from Joe LaRocca's channel. Unfortunately, though, Joe, if you're watching this and you're somehow here 6.5 minutes in, no Toy or Dirty Harry. Tried to look up your Dirty Harry review after I bailed on the movie, and Harry Met Sally was there. The Toy, I don't think I saw that either. That's all right, though. 2 out of 3, or 1 out of the 3 is pretty good, actually. I mean, there's like 1 billion movies out there. You've done maybe, 1,000 movie reviews or something like that now? Maybe, yeah, something like that, close to it. And then, more. Close to it. Anyways, so that's pretty good. That 1 out of the 3 was on there. I think maybe my favorite zombie movie. Trying to think of, I don't know, that first season of Walking Dead, although that's not a movie. It was kind of short. It seemed like it was only 4 or 5 episodes or something, right? That first season, maybe 6. So I like that a lot as far as zombies go, and then I did like this. I don't know about 28 Weeks Later, though. I've never really even heard anybody talk about that. I can't believe I never saw 28 Days Later. I thought I saw that movie, but it showed up on HBO Max because I've been watching a lot of... I watched the original Nightmare on Elm Street and then kind of pilfered through the other ones. So some horror films showed up 28 days later. And then I got some cool, I guess, the 80s stuff. I went on a bit of a Rambo kick last week. Again, not to turn this into the Joe LaRocca video, but he was reviewing all the Rambo movies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, I believe. And Hot Shots Part 2. Oh, I also stumbled upon Iron Eagle. Oh, my God. That's another thing. There'd be like a real cool movie in the 80s or 90s. And then there'd be another movie. I mean, I guess this has always happened. It was like, yeah, we need to get in on that. So I got a feeling Iron Eagle, was being made 5 minutes after Top Gun started being made or something. I don't know that for sure, but then somehow they made a second one. I just cannot believe that movie was any good. Everything about it looked horrible. And it's all I did was just click on it on HBO Max and kind of read the one sentence it had written about it and looked at the picture. Who was that? Louis Gossett Jr. and fucking Matt Dillon or something? Who was that? I don't know, man. Iron Eagle. So, that's about it, man. That's about all. We got no candy, no cool drinks today. Mostly just been sticking to Pepsi. All right, everybody. So I appreciate you tuning in. And tuning in nightly. Obviously, many more people tune in for the fish recaps. Understandable. It's kind of like NASCAR around here, man. People love fish. They'll tune in for the fish stuff. I get it. And then, I don't know. I did watch the first episode of the show, The Old Man. I don't know. My Hulu has ads, so it's kind of hard to do, man. I'm kind of spoiled at this point. I don't know if I can continue with that or not. All right, I think that's about it. So we are back tomorrow, the P-Fish, on the road. Got my 11th possum now. Man, been dying for that one. And, I guess that about does it. Maybe I'll add some cards at the end here at the end, because this last 20, 30 seconds has been pretty much nothing. I should have just rolled out. I feel like there was something else I was going to say, though. Oh, yes. A whiteboard gallery coming soon. The whiteboards that are available, post them all around the house. We're going to walk around like it's some kind of art gallery. It's fart. Fan art. Fish fan art. Fart. I know I've said it before, but I wish these fans that like have their expos and stuff at big shows, I wish they would just cut the crap, man, and call it fart. P-H-A-R-T. Enough with the fan art, man. I mean, let's be honest, a lot of it's shit. Fart would be all right. There's some great fish artists out there. I'm not one of them. Don't worry. I'm like a video artist, like that guy from the Lebowski. All right, guys, boom, we're out of here. What was his name? Knox Harrington? More like that guy. Kind of look like a Knox right now. K-N-O-X. All right, fellas. 5% ladies now, though. Slave to the traffic light fans. I know it. Boom.